Hi, I'm Dennis at TeraFlex. We're standing here at the TeraFlex booth at the 2014 Easter Jeep Safari in Moab, Utah. We finally got the Road Warrior put together. So this is going to be the first look at it. We want to show you some of the great sponsors that helped us out with this build. Probably the best way to go down all the accessories on this Jeep is to start at the front bumper. This is our standard TeraFlex bumper, but we've done a little modification with a bit of a stinger on it. We just wanted to see what the response was, and it looks like it's going to be pretty popular, and I think we're going to make these things. When it came time to put a winch in the bumper, we went with Warren. Warren made this xenon winch that is not only functional, but this thing is gorgeous. The lines on it just really match well with the Jeep. Just to put the crowning touch on that Warren winch combination, Factor 55 hooked us up with one of their D-ring mounts. JW Speaker hooked us up with some of the most awesome headlights on the market. You look at the way these things are designed, and you turn them on with those fog lights down there. Together, they are a very impressive set of lights. Now, when it comes to putting lights on your Jeep, if a little bit's good, a lot is better. Ridges hooked us up with some great pillar mount lights, as well as a light bar across the top of this thing that will melt your face. The rear bumper is, of course, a TeraFlex product as well, but it has little recesses in it so you can put in a set of JW Speaker backup lights. If you're going to run lights, you need to have a way to control them. If you don't want a bunch of clutter and switches all over your dash, you turn to S-Pod that has the most efficient switching system I've ever seen on the market. This is cool. Now, when it comes to ride and performance, no TeraFlex Jeep would be the same without a set of Fox shocks and, of course, our trail-proven speed bumps. Underneath the Jeep, we've got a 4-inch TeraFlex long arm system, complete with a set of raceline wheels. The monster beads have always been my favorite. A set of 38-inch Goodyears. We also threw a set of TeraFlex 60 axles under the Jeep. For lockers, of course, we turned to ARB. ARB also sent us one of their dual motor air compressors that will flat fill those tires up in a heartbeat. Now, we wanted the Jeep to be able to run a 38-inch tire, but still keep it low. To do that, we turned to Nemesis. They got us a set of their aluminum fender flares that fit and look great. We, of course, have a TeraFlex tinge tire carrier on the back of my Jeep. It's the only one that's really going to handle a 38-inch tire. Now, you can't just run a shaker hood on any motor. We had to have a 392 Hemi. And to make that happen, the guys at Dakota Customs hooked us up with a kit that just made this flow. I really wanted to use that new nag trans, the one that they're using in the Challengers and the Chargers, and even in the new 2012 and up JKs. That 6-speed transmission really makes an engine perform. But to make that conversion into a 2010 is a little tricky. So we turned to the guys at Bruiser Conversions, who did a standalone computer system that completely controls the transmission. When it came to an exhaust system, Borla was the choice. The tone that this system has is amazing. To make the Road Warrior really stand out and to have just a fun ride, we turned to Action Truck, who builds a truck conversion kit for these JKs that you can put on in less than a day. It's a completely bolt-in kit. What's really interesting about this truck conversion kit is it actually lightened the Jeep up by almost 300 pounds. 300 pounds means fast. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next year.